Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Well, I like free butterbeer. Thank you very much.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
That's right.
Is that right? Well done.
I used my strong hand.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Oh, these types.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve.
I love
wouldn't
his
do that
coat.
if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
God, I love his coat, though.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
I don't know. I might be able to drink it for a long
Seems you've
time.
made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Later. Jason Lives says this
I
studio
think
was
that
originally
now
owned by
might be a
Disney,
good
who then
time to
sold
head
it to
back to
Warner
the
Brothers.
castle.
Interesting. Okay. Anything in here?
Revelio.
Do, 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 do. Hang on a second, nothing? Oh, I saw something around the corner. What is this? Oh, this is one of those butterfly.
Revelio.
Okay.
Reparo. Levioso.
I can't do anything with that.
Accio.
Nope. Alright. I forget the first one.
Revelio.
Actually was like a quest.
Lumos.
I don't know how this one will work. Actually, there we go. I forgot I had to light it up. So it's like showing me a stone bridge kind of area. And if I remember correctly, it's something nearby. Looking out on some trees and two. This might be it right over here. Oh, they're not gonna let me do it right now. They're like, no, you have to stick to the main quest. Boo! I was gonna go get the moths. Alright.
I am certainly glad Serona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
You must return to the common room for the night. Access the map. Access? Access. Select the Hogwarts button to switch to the Hogwarts map. Fast travel to your common room. I forgot to get my coffee. Well, hopefully once we get back here to the safety of the dorm, I'm gonna go get some more black gold. Perfect timing. And I dinged. I'll be right back. You've got mail. Appleby arrows. Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, there was a side quest here I don't want to miss out on. Multiple side quests, oh my goodness. Wand handles. Alright, man, I don't. Alright, I'm gonna ignore getting side quest. Yeah, they're making a second one. I'm genuinely I heard there was theoretically going to be a DLC for this that got canceled, which sounds. I'm really intrigued why it got canceled because of how successful this was. But the fact that they're working on a sequel, I'm fine with. Like, I always prefer sequels to DLCs. But I would need to read up more on all the ins and outs.
Might some kind soul help me?
What's up, darling?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet.
I bet I don't either.
I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
Do 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 do.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again.
Okay.
I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alright, let's see here. Alright, so that is going to lead me to side quests. So let's go back to my main quest. Man, just the attention to detail in all of these
Revelio.
interior sets. This is just fucking amazing. Alright. What's this right here? My schedule wasn't congested enough. The ministry has charged me with arranging a rather inconvenient arrival of a new student at Hogwarts. This Weasley, they insist they need an escort. I've assigned the task to you. Please see Weasley for details. God, I love his office. Oh my god. Dude, this is what I want. This is the office that I would love to have. Oh my goodness. This awesome desk right here. Corner room with windows, a fireplace. Dude. Dude, this is an office. Wow.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin
You finished your
you're
book,
in
Commander?
one piece.
Nice,
I
congrats.
heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
I'm gonna get this fucker here in a second. Told you I'd get it. Alright.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Well, what was that icon for? I forget what that icon represented. Ah, that's assignments. Okay, yeah. Oh my god. There's so many side quests on my map. Ah, I should go grab all the side quests first. Oh my god, maybe not. There's 3 side quests there. 3 side quests. Holy shit. And 2 side quests over here. Oh no, those are for the... Okay, never mind. Those are... A lot of those seem to be related to the gobstones. Okay, I see. So maybe only some of these are actual quest starters. Not any of those. Okay. I do want to grab any quest starters in here. That's a quest starter, and that's a quest starter. Yeah, I've been listening recently because of all the press. I was very happy to see.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Like Tom Cruise has been talking about that in the press recently, but to aspiring filmmakers, he's like, stop studying film and just make a film. Like, just do it.
Is everything all right?
Because
Yes,
you're never going to learn
I'm sorry. I'm Nelly.
as
by
well
the
as you'll
way.
learn by
I'm
just
just
doing
so
it.
excited that the Daedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Moll, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping Peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them. I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Copy that, my lady. Where's the other side quest? Oh, I know there's another one here somewhere. Cache in the castle. Thank you very much. This map is so confusing. It's like so hard to tell what level things are on. Whatever, let's just go to this one.
I doubt Scrivener would stand for that.
But if I said it was for an essay for history of magic, how could you refuse?
Boy, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure.
Oh, I love
Following
adventure.
a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puffskein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following a Hogwarts treasure map? Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Where do you suggest I search first?
Based on a cursory review of your map, I'd suggest somewhere near Hecat's classroom.
Okay.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Side
Meet me
quest.
back here if you find anything.
Not yet though, but I just wanted to grab the quests. Okay. It's an office map.
Revelio.
Okay, well, let's go work on the main quest now. Yeah, thanks, Cock Movies. Cock Movies.
You wouldn't catch me keeping
Coke Movies. K-O-K.
I think it's nice to be able to look back on old diaries and see what you were doing in the past.
I keep a diary.
There, see? I'm not the only one.
Revelio.
Diaries. I don't know how I'm getting up there. Reminds me of going into Barnes and Nobles back in the day with all the.
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Oh, that was one of the clues to the treasure. Oh. Anyway, it reminds me of when I used to go to Barnes and Noble back in the day. The music they would play, like classical music.
Revelio.
Oh, there's something right here. Indeed, indeed.
I believe we have
The Hebridean Black Skeleton. It's allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hackett after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878.
to discuss.
Yes, teacher?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell.
Fire!
Handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Win 2 rounds of crossed wands. Complete a round of spell combination practice with Lucan Brattleby.